All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today we are jumping into something huge. How do you actually manage the enormous data risks that come hand in hand with the incredible power of generative AI? Let's dive in. So, generative AI is completely changing the game for productivity, right? It's letting us create, analyze, and innovate faster than ever. But, and this is the big but, it also cracks open this massive critical question for any organization adapting it. While your people are cranking out amazing work, is your most valuable data actually staying safe? And that right there, that's what brings us to this fundamental challenge we're calling the AI productivity paradox. It's this constant tug of war. On one side, AI is promising these unbelievable gains in speed and creativity. But on the other, it's introducing risks we've never seen before. This is the central tension every single business has to figure out. I mean, this slide lays it out perfectly, right? It's the two sides of the AI coin. On the left, you've got all the good stuff, boosted efficiency, faster innovation, you name it. But then you look to the right and you see the dark side of that coin, the huge risks of IP theft, sensitive data just leaking out, and some serious compliance violations. And this quote really gets to the core of it. The very thing that makes AI so powerful, its ability to just surface content in a split second, is also what can expose data that's, over-permissioned, out of date, or just not governed well. The speed that makes it a productivity miracle is the exact same thing that makes it so risky. Okay, so the big question is, how do you get all of that productivity without taking on all of the risk? To solve this paradox, you really need a new kind of command center for your data, and Microsoft's answer is a solution built for exactly this challenge. It's called Data Security Posture Management for AI, or DSPM for AI if you're into acronyms. Basically, think of it like a single pane of glass, your central command center to discover, secure, and govern every single interaction your organization has with AI tools. Okay, so how does this thing actually work? How does it give you that control? Well, the whole approach can be broken down into a pretty simple but really powerful three-part playbook. It's all about visibility, protection, and your overall security posture. It all starts with getting visibility. You have to understand who is using which AI tools and how. From there, you start applying protection with these powerful, basically ready-to-go policies. And finally, you're always working to proactively strengthen your defenses with ongoing risk assessments. Now, one of the coolest parts about this is the whole idea of one-click policies. The goal is to get you protected fast, so there are these pre-configured policies you can literally just switch on. You get a really strong security baseline right away without some long, complicated setup. So, for example, with just one click, you can flip a switch to start detecting when users are putting risky prompts into AI. Or another one that finds when sensitive stuff, like credit card numbers, is being pasted into AI websites. You can even set up a policy that just automatically blocks high-risk users from sharing that sensitive info in the first place. And what's so critical here is just how wide the net is cast. This protection isn't just for Microsoft's own copilots. Nope, it can be applied across major enterprise apps like ChatGPT Enterprise and even popular third-party tools like Google Gemini. The whole idea is to secure your data no matter where your teams are getting work done. All right, let's talk about how we go from just seeing things to actually doing things. We're going to focus on one of the most powerful features here, the data risk assessment. This is where you really move beyond just monitoring and start actively plugging security holes. The whole point here is to stop being reactive. You're not waiting for a breach to happen. This tool is designed to help you proactively go out and find and fix data sharing problems, especially on your busiest SharePoint sites, before an AI can get its hands on that information and turn a small issue into a massive headache. And look, the results you get are super clear. You get this simple visual breakdown of your risk, showing you exactly how many files are overshared, how many have sensitive data in them, how many are just sitting out there accessible through public links, and even how much content is stale and probably needs to go. And here's the best part. Purview doesn't just point out the problems and say, good luck. It gives you a list of concrete, actionable things you can do right from the dashboard. You can apply a sensitivity label, create an auto-labeling policy, or even just block an entire site from Copilot until you get it cleaned up. So when you put it all together, the visibility, the protection, the remediation, what's the big picture here? What's the ultimate goal for your organization? Well, it all comes back to solving that paradox we talked about at the beginning. It's about letting your teams safely adopt and use the best AI tools out there without forcing you into this impossible choice between productivity and protection. You really can have both. What you get in the end is one central hub to manage the entire data security lifecycle for AI. It gives you the visibility and the control you need to stop choosing between innovation and security and instead just embrace the future of work with total confidence. So the takeaway is pretty simple, really. As AI gets more and more woven into your daily workflow, getting your data ready and securing its use isn't just a nice to have, it's absolutely essential. So the question I'll leave you with is your data truly ready for the age of AI?